So I'm going to connect this up, try powering the device up and see if anything happens. Greetings, welcome to the Midlife Lab. I've been working with these boards for a while now, and I thought I'd actually see if I can find any information about them. They do have this designation on them, the N8500, so I'm going to do a bit of searching and see if it actually turns up anything. Go into a browser, let's try just N8500. We get a preview box. Okay, this looks interesting. Actually, a NetGem 8500. Let's try then NetGem N8500. Oh, we don't get a lot from this. Well, we've got gigabit Ethernet, HDMI, mini DIN. Oh, of course, that's our S-Video, SPDIF optical, USB, an infrared receiver, which we do have on the front of the board. Got Wi-Fi. Don't know about that. Let's go back and see if I can find anything. That was just the product sheet. Let's know if I can find anything more interesting about it. NetGem TV. Let's have a look. Devices. Now these are new ones. This looks, I mean, the N8500 looks like it could well be obsolete. NetGem again. Manual. No, again, that's just the sheet we've seen before, nothing extra in there. What's going on in here? Quick start guide. I'm looking at the back of that. It could potentially be the same thing. Oh, that's a YouTube video. Okay. Okay, could this be a little more useful? Right, yeah, we've got power, USB, S-Video, HDMI, phono, Ethernet, SPDIF, and our power antenna. So yeah, this looks like it could well be the device. But just a general puff piece by the look of it. So originally with a 1 terabyte hard drive. Yeah, as we thought, 4 HD tuners, multiple channel record and playback. No mention of what the power requirements might be. Don't know if you can see anything on that, but right. So it was an EE Freeview TV box. Looks like that might be 12 volts, so it might be a 12 volt rail. Well, 12 volt input. Nothing else there. I suppose there's not going to be a great deal of info on these, seeing as they're quite old. Probably obsolete. Okay, so that seems to be fairly minimal stuff that you can find on there, but confirmed that it is a Freeview set-top box, and it looks like it has a 12-volt power input. Okay, so I've found an old router power supply which is 12 volts, 2.5 amps. I think that's going to be plenty for this because I don't have a hard drive or anything there to run. So I'm going to connect this up, try powering the device up and see if anything happens. Okay, so I now have this connected up, and let's try giving it some power. Okay, so we get a lamp that's doing something. The processor is getting warm, in fact getting quite hot. Okay, let's see if I can find a small heatsink. Ooh, and red. Okay, so it doesn't like something. Okay, so I have managed to find a reasonably suitable heatsink for it, and some bog standard old conductive paste, thermally conductive paste. So let's clean this up and see about getting this, see if we can get it working. Oh, this is pretty dry and crap. So let's give that a good clean off, and hopefully we can make a reasonable connection. It's not going to need to be too fantastic. It's not going to be on for hours. Oop. Loads of paste. Just plop you down on top. That'll do. See where we go from there. Power on. And get our initial green light, our initial green LED. Thinking about it. Okay, so it looks like this board might actually be functional. Probably won't show anything, probably getting the red light there because we don't have disk in. Might not be loading an operating system, so it's just going, Let's just try. Aha! The board is functional. At the moment it's thinking it's trying to update. Thinks it's trying to connect on Wi-Fi. Let's get you down out of the way for a minute. So yes, this board is functional, which is quite good. I don't have the drive. Well, I'm assuming the drive is going to have the operating system on, which I don't have. So I'm not actually going to get this doing anything. This board does appear to be functional, so I can actually go through various parts of the board, test them, even replace parts and check that it's still functional afterwards. So it gives me quite a bit of leeway for actually reworking a working board. So that is looking good. I shall start probably at the power and work my way around, check the various other power rails on the board. Doubt I'm going to be able to do much with the processor and the memory and so on. Yeah, that is getting warm, so yeah, the processor is producing a bit of power in there. I'll have to see if I can get something to attach that a little bit more firmly for when I'm actually doing work on here. Save the processor really overheating, but yeah, it's looking good. I've actually got a board that works that I can explore further. Well, I hope this has been interesting to you. If it has been, if you could like and subscribe, click that bell icon and perhaps even share the videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be seeing you.